If you're trying to get your drawing chops back after a period of inactivity, I think the best possible way to do that is probably reference drawing. And well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do today, so let's get going. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is get my computer out and go find some reference images somewhere online. So yeah, I've done a lot of reference drawing in the past online, as well as live modeling sessions, and there are a few ways to go about this. Right now I'm not really sure what approach I'll take. For example, there are a few of these copyright-free platforms where they can generate slideshows of live modeling photos that you can draw. You could also take the more curated, stylized approach and go on Pinterest. In the past I have gone discouraged because the visuals are very nice but also very hard to reproduce and to understand. So as a beginner, that tends to discourage me. The free poses, quick gesture platforms tend to bore me after a while because the photos are not very good and the expressions are a bit dull. So right now I'm gonna do a third approach, which is I'm gonna go on Google Images and try to just conjure up a theme in my head and see if I can, get some nice photos out of that I can draw. I'm probably overcomplicating things, I'm trying to find a perfect methodology to get back into reference drawing, but the thing is, I just need to get started. That's what you need to do. Okay, I probably need to do this the old-fashioned way and just grab some references. I've got this photo book that I once got for my birthday with all these kind of interesting artistic photos. I'm just going to open it up to something that's something that won't get me banned from YouTube. I don't know what that was about. That was an attempt at something. Drawing from reference, I think, was the whole point of this. And this is the monstrosity that came out of that. Let's take it from there and see what happens tomorrow. So, see you then. Okay, reference drawing day 2. I think the problem yesterday, I didn't really have a clear goal of what I wanted to do. I mean, you can't just aimlessly practice. You can, but I mean, you need to be motivated by it. And I think while I was doing it, it kind of bored me. So the idea today is have a specific study goal, but an anatomy part, and find references based on that to improve my understanding of that part. So I haven't decided what that's going to be yet. Let's find out. Okay, so after thinking a bit, one of my goals this year is to improve my understanding of the planes of the head, of the face, the muscles of the face, and I thought a good starting point would be to study the cheeks and jaws a bit more, because I feel like when I draw heads that they tend to be a bit flat in those areas. I'm trying to find some reference examples. We'll just start drawing them, I guess, and then take it from there. Okay, so I've been trying to draw this skull to improve my understanding of jaw and cheekbones structure. My brain just doesn't seem to want to go to that place of methodical deconstruction and analysis. Like I said in a previous video, I haven't drawn in about 6 weeks, so this is my second day of trying to get back into it. Gotta forgive myself for not being, at some kind of high performance level. I'm drawing at least. Whatever gets me to draw That's good. I seem to be getting distracted constantly by all kinds of things. I seem to not have my head in the game to be able to study. Not gonna beat myself down for it. There's also this little moment where I saw a bird right outside of my window. I was just compelled to film it. And I just went along with it, which was a good feeling. And I think this is the kind of momentum I want to keep going. Don't second guess myself. Don't beat myself down for, supposed failures. Just go with the flow. If I'm not in a mood to study, then maybe I got something else out of the exercise that I'm not seeing right now. And I'm just going to trust in the process. And I'm going to keep having fun. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try again. I think I'm overthinking it. I think I'm trying to find a perfect approach. There is no such thing as a perfect approach. At this point, I haven't drawn it for 6 weeks. I need to just get some reps in. I'm going to take the quick pose platform, put on a timer for some random poses for at least 10 minutes, let's say, and just start drawing. Okay, so that didn't work either. I can't seem to discipline myself, and I've got this growing impatience, frustration with how it's going. I don't know if that means I'm gonna end this video here and release it as it is, or not release it, or if I'm gonna keep going this week, experiment with other ways to get going again, and maybe that'll be the video. I have no idea at this point. I just know that for today, I think I need to... Okay, so today is another day. I'm gonna grab all my courage and optimism and momentum of the day and just figure out this reference thing. I am determined to really go at it. So let's go. Okay, 10 images, 3 minutes each. Let's go. Okay, quick thoughts. It seems to be finally happening. I'm finally having fun after 3 days of kind of hitting the wall and trying to, force my way into this. Not really force my way, I was taking my time, but it seems like today it's really happening. The third day, I'm kind of remembering that drawing from reference isn't about reproducing what you see in front of you in the most perfect, photocopy kind of way. It's not about that at all. It's just about having fun with it, and that's an easy thing to say, but having fun with it means not taking your reference so literally, but just really try to, one, stretch out proportions. Even if you draw something completely differently, just use it as a base to, to get going. Second of all, I remember after not drawing for 6 weeks, I remember what it's like. It's just taking every compulsive thought that goes through your head, whether they're words or images, and just putting it down on the paper. And when you've got like a pushing point, like a reference, that's kind of a nice way to get you going. But from there, it's just a cascade of little impulses that you just got to use and play around with, experiment with, stretch things, turn things. Even if I'm not drawing a thing at all, that's not the point. That's not the point. And that, of course, is the key when it comes to drawing from reference, is you just gotta let go. You just gotta allow yourself to have fun, to just not be perfect, to let go of all of that and just keep doing little things. Stretch out your perception of reality. It's not about making a photograph. Maybe that's your ambition, but in my case, just gotta, flow. And that may seem like a very vague and ambiguous statement, but maybe in the action of it all, when you give yourself permission to experiment, you can really get there. I mean, that's my experience. I hope you can feed off of that a bit, that kind of energy. And I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.